Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mangs, and I want to start off this video by wishing you all a very happy new year. I've scheduled this video to go live at exactly midnight in Norway 2021, so I guess at this point I'll be out watching the fireworks with my friends. So depending on where you are in the world, depending on your time zones, it might be early, it might be late, maybe you've already celebrated New Year's Eve, or maybe you're about to. Either way, in whatever way you're going to spend this New Year's Eve, either alone, with family or friends, I hope you have a wonderful evening. I know I will. So, around this time of year, before the new year, I have a tradition of making a video where I basically talk about my aspirations, my dreams, my goals, my hopes for the future of the channel, what I want to accomplish in the next year, and my favorite things about this year. I've decided I'm not going to do that this year. Instead, I'm just going to upload a very simple video, and I'm not really going to spend a whole lot of time talking. 2020 has been a tough year for all of us. Not just because of the state of the world, but for me personally, it has been probably one of the most difficult years I've ever had to go through. And I'm not saying that to solicit sympathy or to make people feel sorry for me. I'm just stating a fact. This was by far the toughest year I have ever gone through. Everything that went down in July turned my life upside down. And while I certainly still have dreams and hopes for the channel and, things I want to accomplish and stuff like that, when I'm sitting here right now, I'm just feeling grateful for what I still have. Not fantasizing about everything that I could obtain or dreaming of everything that I could do in the future or the heights I might reach. All I'm interested in is frankly just maintaining what I have and just being grateful that I can still do this every day. My entire outlook on life has changed. Before, everything that I was concerned about was just plans for the future. What was the next big project going to be? What was, the next big video going to be? How is my channel doing now compared to last month? Now I'm not really feeling any of that. Now I'm just happy. I'm just happy that I can keep doing this. I had many long breaks from the channel in 2020 for the sake of my own mental health, and during these breaks I truly realized just how much I love doing what I do, how much I just love playing Fire Emblem and talking and commentating. It is truly one of my biggest passions, and I am so incredibly happy that I still have the ability to do that I still have people willing to watch me. So honestly, that makes me more grateful than anything I can think of, really. So thank you for sticking with me. It really means a lot. A lot of people are curious as to what is happening with my therapy. After everything that went down this summer, I started going to a therapist regularly, and I still do. And it's been extremely helpful. Sadly, my therapist got concussed, not during the therapy session, I might add, but he suffered a concussion, and as a result, he had to drastically cut down the amount of work hours that he could do every week, so I was able to see him a lot less, and as a result, I switched over to an online therapist instead, and that's been going very well. I've been able to do several sessions every week, and it's been super helpful. This new online therapist is a lot more well-versed in how the internet works, so she's able to relate a lot more to everything that's been going down, and we've been able to dive pretty deep. My only complaint about online therapy is that it's ridiculously expensive. I really wish it wasn't, because so many people would benefit from this. But I suppose, especially now with everything that's been going on in 2020, people are more inclined to do things online, and there's probably not enough therapists to go around. So obviously the price also goes up, which is a damn shame. Because honestly, everyone should get a chance to speak to someone from time to time, and especially a professional. It really does make a world of difference for your mental health. So my mental health is a lot better now than it was many months ago. I am much more optimistic. I'm much more happy. I am positive, and I genuinely look forward to what 2021 may bring. I mean, regardless of what it hits us with, can't really be much worse than 2020, can it? Kind of feel like we scraped the bottom of the barrel, and hopefully can only go up from here. That's what I like to think, at least. So, for everyone asking, what are you gonna do on the channel in 2021? Honestly, just the exact same thing I've been doing. I do not have any grand ambitions, no grand plans, no secret projects. I'm just gonna keep playing Fire Emblem and stream every now and then. And honestly, I'm just super content doing what I'm doing. I'm very happy with where I am right now, mentally. And I think ditching social media and alcohol has been a big help. I sleep like a baby. Honestly, I always had difficulty sleeping, and now I go to bed, I read before bed. I do that every night, and then I fall asleep, and I sleep the whole night through. And that is something I've never done before. I have never been able to sleep throughout the entire night. I've always been the guy to wake up every now and then, maybe once, twice, maybe even 3 times. But now I sleep all the way through, and it's honestly made such a huge difference for my mental health. Another big change in my life is that I started working again, like a real job. And while I have no plans to quit YouTube or to stop uploading videos, obviously, since I have started working, the amount of editing I've been able to do have gone down, but I still should be able to put out a video every day. Maybe I'll miss some days, but the dream is very much to keep working and also be able to put out a video every day. In case you don't know, for the past 5 years or so, YouTube has pretty much been my full-time job, but I finally decided that it was time for a change, that it was time to actually go out and work in the real world, and I've really been enjoying it. It's a pretty physical job. I'm using my body a lot, and as a result, I've gotten into pretty good shape, which also really helps with mental health. So I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty content, and I'll spend tonight in company with good friends celebrating New Year's Eve. Honestly, I'm just very grateful for the things I have in my life. Yes, I've lost a lot in 2020. I've lost friends. I've lost many fans, but I still have so much to be grateful for. And I think at the end of the day, that's what truly matters. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say. Usually my videos are a lot longer than this, but aside from that, there really isn't that much more to say. I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing ever since I came back. I'm going to keep playing Fire Emblem. I'm going to keep sticking to my path. I'm going to continue attending therapy. And I'm going to stay away from social media. Honestly, this works for me. And I think the path to positive change is to find a path that works and just stick to that path and never deviate from it. And I feel like that's what I found. I found a path that works for me. And I believe that at the end of this path, I'm hopefully going to become a better person. And that's what I believe. Thank you for giving me a second chance. It means the world to me. It really does. And thank you for everyone for sending encouraging messages and, being generally very positive and supportive. I know that I haven't always been deserving of that, but I am very grateful for it still. I want to finish off this video by thanking 2 people. In truth, I have many more people that I'd like to thank, but I don't really feel like name dropping all of them, because you don't know these people, most of them. So I'm going to be mentioning the 2 people that you guys do know. The first person that I would like to thank is my good friend Pansegraf, who's playing a hilarious Let's Play on his channel called My Summer Car. You should definitely check it out. It's the weirdest game ever. I'm actually enjoying the Let's Play a lot. Of course, if you don't know Pansegraf, he's the guy who I tend to do Advanced Wars streams with. and the cooking videos with. He's one of my best friends, and Pansegraf was always there for me when shit really got hard. When everything went down, he was in my apartment immediately, keeping me company, refusing to leave until he knew I was better. He truly saved my life. He truly saved my life. I really mean that. I would not have been here if it wasn't for him. And I'm very excited to get together with him and do some more Advanced Tour streams and some more barbecue streams. Well, we actually never done a barbecue stream before, but it would be fun to do it. But more cooking videos. And who knows, maybe another airsoft video. Pansegraf is really one of my closest IRL friends, and I'm so grateful, to have him in my life. And the second person I want to thank is my previous designer, but still very good friend, Jake, or as you guys may know him as, Sanyo. Jake has been absolutely phenomenal. He never left my side. He's always been there as a friend, giving me advice, helping me through some of the hardest times of my life. He's always been a message away. And he's always been willing to listen whenever things have gotten really tough for me. And I've also spent a lot of time with Jake, just playing games. This year, we've been playing through Divinity Original Sin 2 together. And it's been so much fun. I almost wish you guys could see some of the moments we've had in that game. It's an absolutely amazing game. We are having so much fun working out the encounters. It's like an RPG game, turn-based strategy. It's kind of like playing Dungeons and Dragons, but in a computer game. And it's really hard, and we die a lot, but we always find a creative way to cheese our way through the encounters, and it's so much fun. It's one of the most enjoyable gaming experiences I've had in 2020, honestly. So thank you to Jake for being such a good friend and for sticking up with for me, and for always believing that I could become a better person, always believing in me. That is really important. Because sometimes you kind of don't want to believe in yourself, and it helps to have friends around who does it for you. So yeah, that's all I want to say in this video, honestly. Thank you so much for sticking around and for believing in me, everyone. And I hope in 2021 to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm pretty content with where I am right now. And who knows? Maybe we'll get a new Fire Emblem trailer in 2021. I think we will. It's going to be exciting. I very much looking forward to experiencing that together with all of you. Yeah. Have a happy new year. I love you all.